Viewers, this is Younger Life channel and you are welcome. Yes, there is an important news and information that somehow it is heartwarming. So we thought it wise to update you, our great viewers, the situation and what is going on about that. Well, it has to do with the Chinua Achebe International Cargo and Passenger Airport, Umweri. Yes, there is a good news to that airport, and I'm going to let you know the good news. Yes, it goes like Anambra Cargo Master Plan puts Nigeria ahead of Kenya, Ethiopia, and others. Yes, you heard me well. Well, it's about 12 companies apply to build, MRO. MRO stands for Maintenance and Repair Operations. Cargo warehouses, fixed base operations, and what have you. They've applied to build those things in the airport, Anambra Airport. Yes, like I said, it's a cheering news, and we thought it wise to update you, our great viewers, so that you'll be, following the trend of events. Yes, but I'm going to take you into the details of that, news, that information, so that you know every details of it. Well, if you have not subscribed to Younger Life channel, click on the subscription button, the notification bell. Let's hear your view about this video, and please don't forget to share our videos. Don't forget to share it. It is very, very important that you share our videos so that others can watch. Thank you. As you do that, let's go into the details of this news as regards the Chinua Achebe, Cargo and Passenger International Airport, Umweri. Thank you. So, like I said, it's a cheering news, and some of us might not be aware. So that's why we deem it fit to always update our viewers on things and issues that they need to, know about. Well, like I said, some of the dailies carries it, but this one is coming from Vanguard. Vanguard has it that Anambra Cargo Master Plan puts Nigeria ahead of Kenya, Ethiopia, others. Well, Nigeria's aspiration for export-driven economic growth through air cargo and, becoming Africa's leading cargo export hub appears promising as the Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport targets making the country a cargo export hub in Africa. Wow. Let's continue. The state government-owned airport has developed a master plan to engage cargo consolidators locally and internationally. Aviation World gathered that a total of 12 companies have already submitted applications for the construction of cargo warehouses, fixed base operation, FBO, maintenance and repair operation, MRO, aircraft fuel dump, others, waiting for approvals. Yes, this is very, very, very heartwarming news that 12 companies have applied to build these things in Anambra, International Cargo and Passenger Airport, Umweri. Wow. Well, let's continue. That the companies include Airpeace, Link Global, Master Energy, Cone Oil, CITA, Afrex, Afrexim Bank, if I should pronounce it well, Afrexim Bank, and others. Well, the others includes, IPES, Impex, Ndano Energy, Global Cleanup, Folio, Zion Marines Limited, and Bachianam. Yes, these are the companies that applied to build these things in Anambra Airport. And you can see, in our videos, the airport area has a very, very large landmass. It can accommodate enough expansion and any project within that axis. Yes, this definitely is going to improve the activities of this airport and beam it in a very limelight, that we project the airport in a very high, places. Meanwhile, there are been concerns about the country's position in the continent as regards cargo operations. Yes, our stakeholders have lamented. Yes, they say that stakeholders have lamented the country's, losses in a tune of about $1 billion annually to non-certification of agri-produce for export. Yes, so these losses are the things that they want to curtail. Currently, Nigeria is in number 5 position in Africa, with Kenya, Ethiopia topping the chart in terms of exports. According to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) reports on foreign trade in goods, statistics for the second quarter of 2023, most of the commodities exported from Nigeria are transported by sea, with maritime transport accounting for a significant of 98.94% of total export. You can also just say that it is 100% because 98.94% is almost 100% export through the sea. That is what they are talking about. And you know that cargo export is very, very fast, as in airline export is very, very fast, taking it by air. But cargo by sea, it will take a longer time. So Anambra wants to start exploring that axis of exporting by air. And some other companies, like I said, have applied for construction of some of these MROs and the rest that is needed. So let's continue. In contrast, air transport contributes a mere 0.55% to Nigeria export volume, reflecting a significant opportunity for growth. 0.55, that is not up to 1% of exports. So, but during a tour at the Anambra Airport in the weekend, the coordinator of Area Cargo Roadmap Committee, Mr. Ikechi Uko, stated that we have 20 cargo airports in Nigeria, yet we are not able to export as the goods rot away in farms. Well, that is not good for us. So if they are very, very serious and these ideas are put in place, well, it's going to take the airport and Nigeria to a higher limelight. There is nothing good as export. Export is what brings foreign exchange and improves the value of our local currency. So anything that the government can do to encourage export from Nigeria is going to go a long way, to balance the economy. So let's keep going. Yes, according to him, we have visited Kenya, Ethiopia, and Ghana, among other countries, to see what they have done in terms of cargo, exportation. He continues, lots of our goods are rejected abroad due to packaging, not meeting specifications, among others. Everybody knows that Nigeria is not doing well in the air cargo business. Our position in air cargo in Africa is very low, and the solution to ensure that Nigeria's air cargo is booming, necessitated not only the setting up of the committee, but also led to the visit of Anambra and other airports in Southeast. Yes, there is a need to increase the volume of cargo, especially agri-produce from Nigeria, to boost foreign exchange and to create job for Nigerians. That is what I am talking about. These things are not magic. It's just a simple calculation. But can we have a level playing ground for all these things to lift this country up? Can we have a favorable, policies that will encourage people to do this? Like I said earlier, foreign exchange, as in terms of export, is what brings up a country's currency. You know, and it will checkmate this free fall of the naira against the dollar and other currencies. So anything that the government can do to encourage exportation, government should not hesitate to do that, especially when the exportations does not involve oil and gas, because that is what we are known for. And yet Nigeria imports this oil and gas. Well, it remains a mystery, but let's keep going. So many cargo planes that arrive Nigeria to drop products fly back empty because Nigeria does not have much to export. You see what I am saying? It is not balanced. Airlines that brought in goods for Nigeria will leave empty without carrying anything. That is too bad. If country don't export anything, that means that the country is not helping themselves. In terms of crude oil, which accounts to majority of our exports, these are the crude oil and gas and the major export of Nigeria, and we should not rely solely on this. These are natural resources. It is not something that is being manufactured or man-made. It may not last forever. I don't know anyway. So, but all I'm saying is that we need to, spot some things that we do for ourselves. That is how we can grow our economy. Yes, economy is very, very important to a country. Politics controls the economy, but the economy is very, very vital, in terms of survival. So let's keep proceeding. Then, yet, we have airports all over the country, but we have not been able to use them. What we have invested to, solve our problems. Lamenting that cargo airlines will enter Nigeria to drop goods and we just leave empty like that. Well, that is not good for us. For Nigeria to increase its export of farm produce, it had to adopt a new strategy, which includes finding out what the international market needs, cultivating crops following standard processes, as every produce that will be exported has a known origin. So traceability is very important because overseas you cannot consume what you don't know the source, to ensure that it was produced in a healthy manner and in a safe environment. Yes, that is it, and we are going to still proceed further to give more details concerning this planned deal. Yes, we developed an airport master plan. Yes, Anambra International Cargo Passenger Airport. The managing director is talking. He said that we developed an airport master plan. However, the Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport Managing Director, Martins Wafo, told Aviation World that the major policy thrust of Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport is efficient air cargo operations and handling, as well as effective domestic passenger satisfactory flights and effective facilitations. Yes, this is what he said. And he did not end there, he continued. He highlighted that the airport project was initially scheduled to be delivered within 24 months. So, but was practically delivered within 15 months and ready for full operation within 20 months. Yes, in his words, we had our demonstrations flight on the 30th of April 2021, which saw 3 airplanes of different sizes landing and taking off successfully. Yes, I remember that time it was test run. Then we have developed an airport master plan which clearly defined and designated a location for construction, having taken into consideration the availability of agro-allied products that can be exported. from Anambra to other international and domestic markets. Yes, he did not stop here, he still continued. We have developed a system that engages cargo consolidators locally and internationally. Yes, in Anambra, there are in commercial quantities the following agro products that can be processed or semi-processed for exports. Yes, the products include roots and tubers, grains and cereals. We talk about vegetables, agroforestry, fisheries, and livestock. For third-party businesses, Anambra International and Cargo Passenger Airport provides land spaces. There is enough land spaces, as you can see from our videos. There is enough land spaces in line with its commercial and investment policy guideline for leases and rentals. Yes, that is what he said. But he did not end there, he continued. Airports make money through three main sources of income: aeronautical, 56%, non-aeronautical, 39.4%, and non-operating, 4.6%. On the 7th of December, actually, commercial operations with NCAA approval that heavily restricted us in three major technical areas, namely flight rule, aircraft category, that's flight rule VFR, aircraft category E, and fire and rescue services, that's category 5. So, but currently, like he said, only 2 airlines are operating scheduled operations, Air Peace and United Nigeria Airlines. Yet, to come amongst those invited are, that's to list among those invited, they are Rano Air, Ibom Air, Valu-jet, X-jet, Kanem Air, Aero Contractors, Arik Air, Green Africa Airways, Rano Air, Azman and Max Air for domestic operations. International cargo operations with Ethiopian Airlines are also yet to be concluded. The airport provides direct, indirect, and catalytic job opportunities. So far, over 500 persons are employed at the airport. Well, you have heard it. If these planned actions, of which I believe that they are very, very serious actions, are being implemented, all these areas and this airport will become a beehive of activity. You know, presently the airport is not doing badly, and what we are seeing about the plans of the government to make it more functional, as the cargo side of it to become more functional, is a very, very, welcome development. So with this, we are going to call it a day. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on the subscription button, notification bell. Let's hear your view about this video. So thank you as you do that. Bye for now.